intriguing one. You see number 13 in gray, Jack Collins, playing for WCT now after his stint with RKE. As Jamesi and Nick Davidson will jump for it. And away we go. It'll be one by RKE. Davidson to the corner. Here's Davidson. Cardacci, we don't have a name sheet quite yet. Cardacci, one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Feeds. Three is up and good. By Bryce Reed, I believe he said. Here's Andre Wells. Works inside on Reed, finds Quinn Peters, and he passed it a little too strong. As you can see, Sean Gallagher wanted it to go the other way, and it does. Gallagher must have hurt himself as Cardacci fires on a three. 2 up, 2 down for RKE. They lead by 6. Here's Collins. First time with the ball against his former team. Drives, feeds Jamesi. Pass to the corner. Quinn Peters' shot is up and good. And he cuts the lead to three three-point goals. Wheaton, Singleton, he'll pull up from mid-range and rattle it in. Coach Dan Singleton, the player coach, makes it 8-3. Here's Wells. Drives to the elbow, finds Jamesi. The big man will try and miss on a three. Cardacci soars in for the rebound. RKE looking to push the pace. Cardacci, step back, finds Davidson. Cardacci, floater is up and no good. Rebound wiped off by Jamesi. Wells, Ryan Savoy, he'll try on a three. High arcing shot, short off the front of the rim. Davidson the rebound. Davidson getting inside and missing. Singleton couldn't get it to go. Savoy, Peters. Back up top. Savoy drives. Almost threw it in the backcourt. Here's Collins. He'll try for three and left it short. Collins another good year at Monmouth. His team made it all the way to the CAA championship game before losing in the finals to Hofstra. Singleton, spinning jumper off the back rim, no good. And that one goes to WCT. Wells, too quick, inside, right-handed layup off the glass.
Yeah, that's what he can do if you give Wells even just a sliver of space inside the three-point line. He has that explosive first step. He can get right downhill to the basket.
RKE has it, falling away jumper, no. Rebound Davidson, and a crowd of three. Went over the back, and he'll commit a foul.
RKE foul charge, number 24, Nick Davidson. That is his first.
We thought they would even have Nico Galette. I don't think they have him either. Or he might be number 12. So 8-5. Here's Wells. And he lost it, but they'll say last touch by RKE.
Out of bounds, possession remains with WCT.
Quinn Peters to inbound. Finds Wells. Wells kicks. Collins, corner three, up, rattled and out. But RKE couldn't handle the rebound. It'll stay with WCT with 9 to shoot. Actually, they'll give him 14. Oh, nice feed. Collins on the inbound pass. Puts it home.
Yeah, Collins, one of those guys you have to look out for anywhere on the floor. Really good cutter, just high IQ guy.
That's why Coach King Rice and Monmouth loved him. As Galette off the glass. No, Collins the rebound. WCT has numbers if they push. Wells driving in, and he was fouled. They'll call it a shooting foul. They'll send Wells to the line for 2 with 6:22 in the first. So I got to ask you, you knew this was going to eventually come up. Rutgers basketball.
Oh, boy.
Can you believe Dylan Harper? So Dylan Harper now has 2 championship appearances mixed in. And then there's that Rutgers season that I don't think anyone wants to talk about as Messi, too strong. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, that's what happens when you miss in the transfer portal, even when you have 2 5-stars.
It's Cardacey gets it.
And this past season was not very good. They just didn't really have the Big Ten talent to compete in the conference. I actually kind of like the roster they put together this year.
Savoy couldn't get it, and Davidson lost it, and then that one out of bounds off of WCT. Continue.
Yeah, I actually kind of like the talent they've put together. I guess it's just a question of how they kind of all fit together. There's a lot of high usage guys on there, guys that have gotten it done at lower levels. I don't mind the talent. It's just how are they all going to mesh together with some of the coaching staff and philosophies as well. I'm actually going to practice tomorrow for the open media practice, so I guess I'll get to see that up close and personal tomorrow.
You trust the man running the show there?
We'll see. You know, he got the extra. He got another year. We'll see. You know, this is the first offseason where they really have competitive NIL. So
as Peters banks it in. Really, there's no shortage of NIL in college now as Cardacey spinning layup is good. Here's Wells. Driving in off the glass, and this game's starting to pick up.
Yeah, he doesn't need a lot of space. Wells, he can just fly under the radar. He can finish at a bunch of different angles as well.
He's a little bit like Justin Robinson in that sense. Here's RKE with it. Shot, no good. Rebound and a foul. Will that number 2 on Davidson? No, it's going to go on Collins.
WCT foul charge number 1, Andre Wells.
Actually, I didn't even see Andre Wells get in there. Timeout on the floor. 4:47 to play in quarter number 1. WCT. RKE in the late game. 1-point game. We welcome you back. Still no stats here on JSBL. Gillette finds Ford. Here's Davidson driving. Shot no good. Rebound still at large. And that one blocked. Savoy down low. Here's Wells on the other end. Peters the finish. And WCT has their first lead of the night. Ryan Savoy can do those kinds of things, and right there he did. There's the shot, no, yes. Bryce Green, I think that's what they said. Savoy driving in. Wild layup is good. That was some sequence. 15-14 with 4 minutes to play in the opening quarter. And one for number 20.
Yeah, that was a nice job on the drive by Alex Masung.
Alex Masson.
He was on Penn last year, and they made the NCAA tournament. And then actually just announced earlier today, I believe, or yesterday, he'll be going to St. Anselm for his next year of college basketball.
Awesome. You know, you'd love to see, like, some of these places are so cool, and that one misses. Collins. Quick trigger on a 3. Got it! Collins puts WCT back in front. And his release is just so quick. Cardesi pushes off. Deep three for Cardesi. Didn't even touch the net. Here's Collins. Quick drive to the rim. He got it through the contact. Collins and Cardesi trading buckets. Cardesi got a man in the air, pulls up three, didn't get it, rebound Savoy. WCT can push. Here's Wells, the prime ball handler. Finds Savoy, who lays it up and in. And WCT leads by 3. Gillette, pull up from the top of the key. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Quinn Peters. Here's Collins, lost it. Here's Cardesi. Davidson, shot is good. Floater home.
Yeah, this game's really starting to speed up. Both teams are getting into their actions quickly, both in the backcourt and the front court. And it seems like, you know, one of these teams kind of needed to slow it down a little bit.
Here's an open look. Three is up and short. Rebound Collins. After the missed three for Noah Pagan. And then he'll get it back. Inside, drive no good. Davidson the foot back. After the miss by Masung. Peters, open look, shooting practice. Three is bottomed out. Largest lead for WCT, they lead by 4. Lamar Morgan. Oh, and a bump. Davidson will fire it up and miss. As Pagan fouled him. Noah Pagan. So we at one point had a Sam Fagan, and now we have Noah Pagan. Masung into Cardesi. He's gonna get a pick from Davidson. Dancing. Dribble moves, driving in, floater off the side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Collins. Who's had a nice first quarter. Might have confused himself on who his teammates were there.
I think he was trying to no-look pass there. Unfortunately, it was not. Nobody was there to pick it up.
Looking like a full court press from Josh Peters. Back off and an even worse turnover on the other end.
Yeah, again, it's the first game of the season. Everyone's still kind of getting adjusted to the new teammates. Getting back into the flow of things here in Manasquan, all that fun stuff.
Getting back to the floor, not being wiped down. Here's Collins. Kicks, Pagan. Missing on the contact from Moran. Finds Peters. Collins up top. Waits to shoot. Drives by. Oh, beautiful feed and a slam. Oh, that is one of the nicest passes you will see. And it's a 6-point game. Cardesi. Quick pass. Davidson. Driving in. Shot to the corner. Moran. Davidson pulls up. Got it. From distance. 40 seconds to play. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, both these teams really high-paced offenses, and for RKE, especially a lineup like this, a lot of the guys out there can shoot, especially Davidson at the center spot.
Wells, Pagan from the corner. Didn't get it, but a foul. And that is, they wouldn't call it in the NBA, and Wembanyama, they'll call it there.
Yeah, Davidson a little bit late on the contest and got into that landing zone.
Could
and
be
kind of no choice to call it but to call that one.
At the line for WCT, Noah Pagan, and he will be shooting 3.
still one more. And he only goes 1 of 3. 20 seconds to play. Cardacy can hold for the final shot. The difference is basically 0 between the shot and the game clock. Peters comes up on, they've been trying this high pick and roll and it's not really working. Cardacy, step back three in the face of a double, couldn't get it to go. Tried to go Steph Curry in the Olympics and it wasn't quite that. And that takes us to the end of a high-paced first quarter that sees WCT leading by 4. Welcome you back to JSBL action. Start of the second quarter. Dan Yuzerski alongside Alec Krauthamel here with you. And the second night of JSBL action. First night of JSBL action. On the other side of the screen, we have some World Cup action we'll keep you updated on. Netherlands and Morocco playing. I think that Netherlands a real favorite.
RKE foul, charge 13.
As we have a foul on Dan Singleton. First action of the game for Ryan Fraunheim. He's going to take the ball handle. He drives. Smallest guy on the floor. Floater is up and no good. Rebounded by Bryce Green. Has a foul on the pass trying to get it into Moran.
WCT foul, charge number 22, Noah Pagan. That was his second.
Noah Pagan picks up his second early in the second quarter. Bryce Green. Step back three, open look, left it short. Wells the rebound. Andre Wells. Sorry, I was thinking about how bad offensively Austin Wells is. As Wells finds Pagan. Falling away, jumper off the basket, off the backboard, bank open. Cardacy. Moran, stride, using that strength inside and getting it to go.
Yeah, that high pick and roll combo with Cardacy and Moran. Moran are really good at just slipping off those screens, diving straight to the basket. And he converted there. It almost makes it look automatic.
It's been their offense all night as an open look is up and no. Rebound, fighting for it. Moran will come away with it after the missed three. From Frankie Denver. As Cardacy, scoop layup is good off the glass. Just trying to find a way to contain him. He's so active on the floor. Fraunheim. They'll try with this high pick and roll. Denver. Fraunheim to the corner. Peters shot up and no good. Rebound Moran. No Collins in the game right now. Some of the size WCT's given up here. They dump it down low. Singleton. Doubled. Spinning. Finds Moran. He'll try a three from the top of the key and left it short off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Peters as he tracked it in the corner. Wells. He's going to drive. Left-handed layup is good. Ambidextrous as Wells, and he can find angles anyway.
Yeah, he just kind of slipped past Cardacy there. Wasn't able to get the left foot, in front of him.
Cardacy answering back with a three. Cutting the lead to one.
Yeah, these are two of the best scoring guards in the league, and they do it in their own respective ways. Cardacy can pull up from anywhere on the court, and Wells, even not the tallest guy out there, can get to the basket by any means.
And he traveled there. Tried to get to the basket, and they said he took too many steps. As we'll have some changes for WCT. Mercado and Collins enter back in alongside Jamesi. And then Green, Davidson, and Masung will sit. They're going to call Frauenheim on a foul. Trying to inbound, working against Cardacy.
Foul charge number 4 by Frauenheim. His first.
They're going to make Cardacy work for every step. Singleton threw it away to Collins. Singleton wearing his old jersey, and they're going to get a foul on Collins, who's beside himself, doesn't know how they called that a foul.
Yeah, it's a nice job by Singleton. Yeah, he was a little, they're going to call a transition take foul. All right, so that'll be a free throw on the ball.
I think it's, you don't normally hear me say this, but I do believe that was the right call.
Yeah, I think so too. And, continuing my point from.
Oh my goodness.
I think we got 5 bounces on that missed free throw. Anyways, yeah, Singleton was a little bit late to find Moran on the read off the double team on Cardacy, but he did a good job of sticking with the play and just kind of poked it away from behind.
Did a good job of making up for it. As that shot, no good. And then for Bryce Green, then a whistle. It'll send it the other way.
Out of bounds, WCT ball.
(34-33), 6:52. Playing the second quarter. Here's Mercado. Mercado, pull up mid-range. Oh, it was halfway down and bounced out. Cardacy in the transition. Step back 3 for Cardacy. Missed it. Collins the rebound and a crowd. Frauenheim finds Collins. Collins can be a playmaker. What a see does he do it here. Finds Jamesi. They find Frauenheim. Extra pass. Denver 3 is up and rattles in. Excellent offensive possession for WCT there.
Yeah, it's classic drive and kick. Defense crashes in. Nice job by Frauenheim making the extra pass as well with the rotations.
Oh, good defense by Frauenheim there. And some subs come in for RKE. Cardacy and Singleton will sit. Davidson and Moran now on the floor at the same time. Davidson driving in. Shot is good off the glass. Here's Denver. Previously hit the 3. He'll try a pull-up mid-range, and he gets it to roll in. Very friendly roll.
Yeah, nice job getting around the high screen and creating some space as defender went under, anticipating the roll.
Green, guarded by Frauenheim, falling away. Shot is no good, but a foul. I tell you what, Frauenheim is a physical player.
Yeah, again, not the tallest guy, and that's kind of a common theme for WCT. They may not have the same size as some of the other teams here, but they really get after it for the full 40 minutes.
They could be a team, I think, that might surprise this year. And getting Collins, in my opinion, a big addition.
Yeah, I had him, I believe, 5th in the preseason predictions that we put out this morning on Shore Sports Insider. I had him 5th. I think they could, they have the lead guard to kind of take over games if they need to. And now there's some supporting pieces as well, especially if, guys like Collins, guys like Peters continue to knock down shots at a high rate.
He tries one here and does just that. Collins extends the lead to 6. Oh, as Frauenheim fell. Davidson spinning jumper too strong, and who's the foul on? It's a loose ball foul on RKE. You know what? And you're gonna, I know I'm bringing him up a lot tonight. You know who Wells and Collins remind me of?
You're gonna say Jalen Brunson, aren't you?
And Hart. Brunson and Hart. Here's Frauenheim. It's actually Denver. He'll pull from 3. This kid is confident. Misses. Collins trying to track down the loose rebound and stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, I do get the comparison with Hart for Collins, though. He's definitely a bigger guard in the lineup. He can shoot it, he can pass it, he can be that secondary ball handler. Kind of can do a little bit of everything.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one. 5:03 to play in the second. Danny Zersky, Alec Crowdhamel, back with you. 5:02 to play in the second quarter. 42-36 WCT with their largest lead. Moran finds a floater from no good. Moran put back no good. Davidson the rebound and put back. And hey, he'll let a foul too. I mean, how many chances are you going to give them offensively to get a rebound? And RKE finally took advantage.
Yeah, I think RKE really has to kind of dig down and get after it on the offensive glass. Guys like Davidson and Moran who are really good in that area, especially considering, you know, you got guys like Jamesi, Mercado, and Peters for WCT in the front court. Like I said, WCT, they get after it, but when you have the size and positioning, it just, you know, puts you at an advantage.
Here's Collins. He'll pull again from three, feeling it, left it short, rebounded by Jorge Mercado, the former Seton Hall walk-on. Had the ball deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with WCT. Collins, inbound, gets a screen from Jamesi, comes off of it. The dribble move, step back three for Collins. No, rebounded by Davidson after the tip. That one felt a little forced. Davidson finds Moran, and the two big lineup is working for RKE. Mercado after the feed from Collins. Lost it. RK ball. A much needed stoppage in play as that two big lineup is doing some damage for RKE. So they'll get Savoy, they'll get Wells back in, as well as Quinn Peters. And they're arguing about who has it, and they're gonna say it's WCT ball.
Yeah, Jorge Mercado, I think, was trying to argue that he got fouled. But, I mean, they got the ball back, so I guess it all worked out in the end.
Yeah. Wells off the screen. Drives inside. Oh, blocked by Moran. Here's Cardacy the other way. Oh, behind the back feed. Couldn't find his man. Lamar Morgan missed it. Here's Savoy. Oh, low layup. Didn't get it. Jamesi gets it back. Oh, nice feed. Corner three, wide open. Peters, bottom. Extends the lead to 4.
Yeah, Peters really strong as a stretch big. He's got that high release point as well, so it can be really tough to contest. And he's hit a few open ones as well, and they're going to need him to knock down some threes.
Sean Gallagher calls a timeout. We'll take one with him on the JSBL Network. Welcome you back. 3:30 to play here in the first half of game number 2. Here's Kyle Cardesi dancing. That one might have been tipped. Moran came away with it, and then he's fouled. And it seems like they don't really have an answer to either Davidson or Moran right now.
Yeah, and that's why you see Sean Gallagher keeping both those guys on the floor at the same time. When you get down to it on the block, you know, those two are two of the better ones in this league when you talk about creating out of the low posts.
Moran missing the first free throw. So he's got one more. 3:18 to play here in the first half. Moran missed a pair. Wells will come away with it, and this is possessions that you don't want to have him doing. Gets inside, off the glass, and in. Just so good at finding the angle. Corner, Davidson, shot fake, finds Moran inside, working on Savoy. Excellent defense inside. Moran's putback ties at the rim. That is textbook on how to guard a bigger guy. And a kickball. That's a smart kickball by Lamar Morgan, because Jack Collins would have had an easy layup on the cut. Although I still can't get it. Ryan Savoy with Dane Moran down low, just played as perfect defense as you can. Twice. Here's Savoy. Fakes on a 3. Ball away mid-range. Soft touch, no good. Rebounded by Lamar Morgan. Under 2:35 to play. Here's a drive. Davidson after the kick out on a 3. Got it. Underrated shooter Nick Davidson is. Wells along the baseline. He has it back now as we approach 2 minutes to play. Peters open, look for 3. Missed, and he had Davidson running at him, screaming like a madman. WCT will have a fresh 14. Wells, they tried that quick little inbound pass again. Wells fighting through contact. Ball out of bounds after the block. Great defense there by Bryce Green. Ball stolen by Cardesi. Pull up 3-pointer. No, too quick. Rebounded by Savoy. 47-44. Collins gets a screen. Finds Peters in the corner. Drives along the baseline. And oh, I love the idea. It just wasn't executed. Was looking for Connor Andre. And just a little off. 90 seconds to play. Davidson on the block. Has the smaller Peters on him. Couldn't get it. Collins directing track. Oh, beautiful no-look pass to Connor Andre. And we talked about it. This is what he can do. He is an excellent feeder. Lamar Morgan lost it, diving on the ground. Andre tipped it to Wells. Here's Savoy. He could put some highlights down, and there's the slam. Largest lead of the night for WCT at 7. Green got it. Have you ever seen a more friendly roll than that?
I don't know if I've seen a slower roll than that.
He slow rolled him. It's like a dealer in a casino. Shout out Malik Beasley. Here's Andre, lost it. Davidson, Green, pull up 3, got it. Nice shot from Bryce Green. It's a 2-point game. Collins getting around him. I think he tried to foul him. Morgan did, and Collins missed it. Andre under the basket. They got to get a shot off. It's going to be, a shot is up, and no good. Oh, Masung tried at the buzzer, but it'll be WCT with the lead going into half. All right, start of the second quarter. Shot is up. Shot of the start of the third quarter. Listen, as rusty as the players are, we're just as rusty. As one dribble three, that's a 2 for Green, it's good. And he's tying the game. Green a good first half. He had 11. He's got 13 now. Collins inside. Oh, he turned it over. Here's Cardesi. 15 points in the first half. Trying to get to 18. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound came out to Lamar Morgan, who has on the Manasquan Warrior logo. Morgan, deep three-pointer is off. Collins the board. Collins finds Savoy. Corner. Peters shooting practice three. Oh, unfriendly roll. That looked like it was going down. Davidson. Pull up? No. Both teams struggling to score in the opening minutes. Wells finds Jamesi botting his way in. Floater's good. And WCT's back in front.
Yeah, it's a nice job by Jamesi. Just backing down, creating a little bit of space, and then the hook shot had it from a little bit farther out to create some space.
Oh, offensive foul. Cardesi got contact up in the area. That should be, probably got away with a flagrant. Wasn't quite a Victor Wembanyama type of flagrant, but it was still a flagrant nonetheless. Wells wide open, step back three, shot no good. Davidson the rebound. He gets hit in the face, nothing is called. Here's Savoy, the slam. And it's a 4-point game. Cardesi, step back in the face of Peters. Lit on the rim. Davidson on the block. Shot fake, layup, scooped it, no good. Rebound, Lamar Morgan puts it back. Back to a 2-point game. Collins, the acceleration, the jelly roll layup. Beautiful move by Collins. Inside, Bryce Green flips it up and in. His JSBL debut. Jamesi, football pass. Couldn't get the shot to go. Collins got the layup to go. Inside, and Davidson finishes. Defense picked up a little bit here in the second half. Wells. Collins, open look, he'll take it. Couldn't make it in the face of Singleton, who was insistent that Collins wasn't going to make it. As Cardesi, strong move, better defense. Wells, Jamesi, top of the key for the big man, missed. Davidson gets the rebound. Davidson, Green, step back three-pointer, no. Would have given him the lead. Jamesi the rebound. Collins with it. Drives, step back, thought about the three, finds Savoy. He switches on to Singleton. Savoy, high arcing, step back. Mid-range is good. 4-point game, 4 minutes into the third. Cardesi works in on Collins, drives, and passed it out of bounds. And the entire RKE team is screaming at the referees, and they'll reverse the call.
Yeah, I think they got the call right because Cardesi was trying to do the wraparound pass, but it got deflected. It looked like from here it got deflected, and that ended up being the right call in the end.
Tell you what, the officials have done a pretty good job tonight. When you're not saying anything about the officials, that's usually when they're doing a good job. As Moran, pass is tipped out to Lamar Morgan. Morgan flips one up and no good. Rebound, Wells in a crowd. Wells Oh, he's got a wide open basket, and that one goaltended. What an effort from Cardacci, almost a LeBron James type of chase down block, but got there just a smidge late.
Now that was the jelly layup. That was the best executed one, even if it was blocked.
Or you could say goaltended.
Well, yeah.
Moran off the block, flips one up, and she seems to be a lid on the RKE basket right now, and that one's out of bounds. It just feels like they're actually not putting up bad shots. It's just very unfriendly rolls. Netherlands and Morocco in the 33rd minute of the first, tied at 0. Savoy drives in, slams it down. Largest lead of the night for the Warriors. They lead by 8.
Yeah, he took a couple of big steps there. Was just able to get into the lane in a hurry and was just able to rise up off the left foot.
Makes dunking look so easy. Moran fighting in, pushed it off the glass, no good. A little too strong. Cardacci gets the rebound. Has Collins on him. Former teammates fighting on each other for defense right now. Cardacci, shot fake, step back three, short. Wells the rebound, he can push it. And that one off of Lamar Morgan. As there's a TV timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. Welcome back, JSBL action. Andre Wells driving in, lost the ball. Moran comes away with the steal. Almost threw it a little too hard. Here's inside, oh, tough finish. Masung gets that one to go. Wells off the glass, shot no good. Pagan couldn't get the rebound. Cardacci, quick shot, got it to go. That's difficult with Savoy being right there. 2 quick buckets and the lead's back down to 4. Collins, step back, three-pointer, no. Rebound tipped out to Savoy for a second. Masung had it, now Savoy has it back. Wild sequence there. Peters, open look from the corner, too strong. Masung the rebound. It's a wild third quarter. Cardacci, one dribble three, wide open, missed, and that one hit the backboard. Top of the backboard. If you're WCT, you gotta feel pretty good right now because he does not miss many of those.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And the way that their offense is moving, they've really spread the ball around really well. There's a lot of off-ball movement as well, so they're generating a lot of good looks as well.
Here's Wells. Drives in, shot off the glass is good. I mean, it's just unbelievable how he can find his angles. And we have clock issues. Tell you what, scorer's table's putting a Brooklyn Nets type of performance out there tonight.
Ouch.
Hey, KD, don't you regret not coming to the Knicks? As Cardacci finds Moran inside, he lays it up and in. Listen, I got to bring some of the zingers back. It's been a while. Collins driving. That one no good, but a foul. Pagan will go to the line for 2.
RKE foul charge number 22, Vinny Moran. That is his first. Team's first. At the line for WCT, Noah Pagan. Only shooting one more free throw.
Pagan misses on the first. Denver checks back in. He did make this shot. Second one for Pagan doesn't go. Cardesi, oh, nice feed inside. Green, blocked. And another block. Block City. Down at that end. As Collins threw it off the hand of Cardesi. Cardesi blocked by Collins. Oh, here we go. Collins, one-handed layup is good. I thought he wanted to dunk it, but then had a Josh Hart moment at the end. But luckily for Collins, that one went in. And a foul. You knew that was going to happen. Masung will go to the line for 2. Ahmed Rosario with a 3-run homer has cut the Tigers' lead to 7-3. Although, if Austin Wells is getting up one more time, that might be the Chris Paul moment. Masung missing on the first. He's got one more. One more for Masung is good. So he goes 1-2 at the line, 70-64. The score as we approach the final 2 minutes of quarter number 3. Wells. Drive, shot, no, rebound Collins. Looking for somewhere to go, he takes it himself and puts it in. And the lead back to 8, tying the largest of the night. Three for Morgan, no. WCT pushing the pace, that one blocked by Cardesi. He'll take it back himself, trying to run the floor. Cardesi drives, slips one up and in. I mean, he just ran the floor easily. Both of these teams look exhausted. Collins trying to answer back, step back, fall away, no, rebounded by Masung. Masung driving in, shot is good through the contact. And here comes another one of those mini runs for the RKE. Savoy gets in, spinning, wild shot. How did he get that to go?
He might have gotten away with the travel, too. It looked like that pivot foot might have slid a little bit, but that's high degree of difficulty.
Almost accidental as Cardesi missing on the shot with a foul. But that might end up being the highlight of the night right there. I mean, that was as accidental as possible. As Cardesi's first one. Soft touch.
Yeah, obviously Cardesi has the shooting ability with some of the best of them, but when he gets a full head of steam in transition, he's made some really solid decisions, whether that's the drive, and he's able to play above the rim too, the way he's able to get right downhill at the basket.
He misses the second. Rebound Denver. Savoy. Wide open. They left him open in the transition. He missed. Rebounded by Pagan. Open look. Denver. 3. No. Rebounded by Dan Singleton. Singleton used to wear number 11. Cardesi falling away. Excellent defense by Denver. 15 seconds to play. Singleton, pull up 3. No. Rebound Mercado. Numbers for WCT. Wells to the corner. Denver, 3, no. Rebound, Mercado and a foul, which is a 2.5 seconds to play. I guess you could say Denver didn't get enough altitude on the 3, but a nice job rebounding and then drawing the foul by Mercado. See what it did there?
I do see what you did there.
52-80. That's what they'll wear in their alternates sometimes. Nuggets apparently heading for a big shakeup as Mercado hits the first.
Oh, yeah, I listened to the Bill Simmons podcast. It could be Jaylen Brown, and I believe it was Jaylen Brown and Sam Hauser for Jamal Murray and Cameron Johnson.
If you're the Boston Celtics, why would you do that?
Jaylen seems unhappy. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, Singleton at the buzzer gets it off. Oh, almost got it in. And that's the end of 3. 76-69, the score after 3, WCT in front. Welcome me back. Earlier in that quarter, I said something that I regret.
Oh, boy.
I accidentally called Ryan Frauenheim Frankie Denver, and thank God it's not a baseball game, and the Phillies were playing. As there's a drive to left field by Castellanos. Start of the fourth quarter. RKE has some work to do down by 7. Cardesi comes across the screen. Just excellent perimeter defense by WCT. Here's a 3 for Morgan. And once again, it's been the story with shots that have gone halfway down and bounced out. Collins on the other end, no on the 3. Rebound by Morgan, and they're gonna get a foul on WCT. Fourth foul on Pagan. Cardesi pull up, got it. The thing is, it's got to be someone else other than him because he's 9 of 22 tonight. Wells finds Pagan to the corner. Looking for somewhere to go. He'll just take it himself and bank it in. I mean, some of these shots, you just don't understand how he can even get them up. Cardesi drew the foul and one. Not much contact, but enough to get him to the line. And he's got a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. I'll ask you, did you see much there? Or?
I think he got him on the way up. It's kind of like one of those where you get the guy on like the forearm or elbow. It doesn't look like much at first, but if you look at like a replay of it, it might be more so.
As Cardesi, shot is up and good. And just like that, it's a 4-point game with 8:56 to play. Mercado. He'll pull up himself. Money for Mercado. 81-74. Cardesi. Drive blocked in the lane by Pagan. 2-on-1. Collins running. Oh, he threw it off the shoe of Wells. That could have giving them their largest lead of the night. Morgan, Cardesi. Pushed off. Offensive foul on Cardesi.
Yeah, Cardesi has the size advantage against Wells, and you just kind of give him a little bit too much of that extension on the forearm, and when you can see that extension, they're usually going to call that.
Mercado, Collins, try to get it inside. One dribble three is up and short for Green. Rebound Davidson, putback is up and in. 5-point game with 8 minutes to play. Corner three, Pagan, short. Collins is going to be called for a loose ball foul.
RKE foul charge number 24, Nick Davidson. That was his third.
Never, and they switched it. Here's Wells. Mercado falling away, couldn't get it. Davidson the rebound, Cardesi will take it up. Kyle Cardesi driving in, shot blocked again by Pagan. Cardesi arguing for a foul. Now the other end, Denver three up and no good. Rebound, Pagan. And that's going to be a technical on Moran as they foul him. They fouled Pagan, and you can't do that.
RKE foul charge number 22, Dane Moran. That is his fourth.
Fourth on Moran. It's been a real gripe with the officials from RKE tonight.
Was also assessed. RKE Dane Moran.
Just Moran at 5 now as Wells hits the technical.
I'm not sure if the personal foul was his third, and then the technical was his fourth, or if it's the, obviously the other way around. If the personal foul was his fourth, and that technical was his fifth.
And RKE takes a timeout.
RKO called timeout, and we'll take one with them with 7:25 to play. So he did figure out, we welcome you back, Dane Moran out there with those 5 fouls. Sean Gallagher probably called timeout just to let him know that. But Moran picks up one more, and he'll be out of the game tonight. Could get his start home early. Minor games this week will be on tomorrow night and Wednesday. You'll have Dave and Alec on that stream. Should be a fun time. Three for Morgan, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Cardesi came right back to him, and he missed the floater. Still fighting for the rebound. It's blocked again, and then the rebound and put back finally. Pagan has become a blockness monster on the...
He's been a menace at the basket on both ends of the floor. He's been fighting for offensive rebounds and then sending away shots on the defensive end.
What a move by Wells, extends the lead back to 7. Cardesi, Euro, floater, caught it off the glass. He's had a weird night, but that one was nice. Sean Gallagher calling out defense. Pagan drives in, shot is good, and that's exactly what he should have did. Go at Moran with those 5 fouls. Here's Moran going in on Collins, battling in, shot is no good, but a foul. 87-80 with 6:22 to go as Moran goes to the line for 2.
Yeah, they got to start hitting some shots there, and then they also have to get stops. I think WCT's done a great job of getting downhill and getting towards the basket, whether that's setting up through passes or, like Pagan did on the last possession, just driving straight down the hill. And now Pagan has 5 fouls too, so that's another thing to monitor. Both the big men for these teams with 5 fouls, and especially considering how good Pagan has been tonight defending the basket.
Yeah, you could play him in an offense-defense situation. Quinn Peters still back in the game, by the way, as well as that one goes for Moran. He splits a pair.
I think there's a bit of a sweat spot that they need to wipe up. Jamesi slipped on it, and I think they were pointing it out on the last possession too.
Wells, Jamesi, off the glass and in. I tell you what, the glass has been so friendly to both of these teams tonight. Here's Cardesi. Backing in Wells. Creating space, falling away. Whew. That was some nice move.
And Wells almost tried to pull the chair on him as he was backing him down, but good job by Cardesi recognizing that, and he just fell away, and that created a lot of space.
Way to find his balance. Wells putting one up in the friendly roll. That's kind of been, I tell you what, and it sounds crazy to say the difference in this game might be the rims for both of these teams. The friendly rolls that WCT's gotten and the ones that RKE hasn't, as Cardesi pulls, and another example right there, and they're going to get Jamesi on a foul. Collins, if you look at, so that's 18 points, 11 rebounds as Davidson. Oh my, this is insane. One more for Davidson after he missed the first. Got the second. And that's something you're down. Not a lot of time left. You have to hit both of those free throws. 91-84. Wells. They've yet to lead by 10 tonight. Wells kicking to the corner. Extra pass. Collins from the wing. Now they do. 94-84 as Collins has 21 points.
Yeah, again, making that extra pass on the wing, get the RKE defense in the scramble drill, make them rotate over.
Cardesi moves, drives inside. That one stripped. Gets it back. Almost stripped again. Cardesi lobs it up for Morgan. With 7 to shoot. They get it in. Moran shot dives at the rim. Peters a rebound. Moran's got to be careful here that he doesn't pick up his 6th foul. And RKE WCT gets it. Here's Savoy, the flush. 12-point lead with 4:25 to play.
Yeah, RKE's had their chances. They just haven't been able to convert.
Driving in, shot, oh, nice move by Masung, who's impressed tonight. Collins playing with 21 and 11. Drives in, falling away, shot no good, rebound tipped by Jamesi into the hands of Cardesi, who goes behind the back, puts one up off the glass and in. And it's an 8-point game. Here's Wells. Thought about it. Passes back. Jamesi. Wells drives down the lane. Shot off the glass. Andre Wells is a machine.
That is an extremely high level of difficulty as well. To have your arm outstretched and just kind of flip it up and get it off the glass, that is not an easy shot at all.
Davidson, the hook. Bounced out. Collins trying to feed, finds his mom at teammate Peters. Corner three, got it! 18 for Peters tonight. And the lead's back to 13. And RKE will take a timeout. It'll be the TV timeout as well. 101-88 with 2:59 to play. Final 2:56. RKE needs shots in a hurry with a comeback as Cardesi fires and no good. Rebound Moran, and he's fouled. It's a nice change of pace for Moran, who's seeming to be in foul trouble for the last 5 or so minutes. He's the one fouled.
WCT foul, charge number 2, Ryan Savoy. That is his first. At the line for RKE.
Savoy picks up his first. Moran couldn't get the first one. It's just been that kind of night. 37 of 88 were the most updated stats, and he missed both free throws. RKE now 7 of 18 from the line. It's just been a poor shooting performance as well as using the speed, and that's going to be it for Moran. He'll pick up foul number 6, and he'll get an early start on the ride home.
RKE foul, charge number 22, Dane Moran. That is his 5th. Team 2nd.
Oh, all right. So I guess it's this. I thought that's his 6th. I don't know. I guess they're not counting the technical as a foul. Either way, Wells hits both free throws. 15-point game, and it looks like WCT is going to start the year with a win. Davidson spinning off. Beautiful move by Nick Davidson. Spinning to the left hand. Oh, this could be a start. RKE gets in and lays it in. Masung. RKE full court pressing and almost caused another turnover.
Yeah, they're putting all the pressure right now. They're putting Morgan on Wells just to try to, make him lose the ball.
And Morgan fell. Wells playing 5-on-4. Collins, open look for 3. No. Rebound, out of bounds off of RKE. Might have been the longest hanging off the rim I've seen. Moran off the glass. Excuse me, that was Jamesi who was fighting with Moran. Jamesi open look. Passed it up. Savoy inside, no. And out of bounds, last touch by RKE. WCT with 90 seconds to play. Cardacey fires up a three and an air ball. Tough shooting night for him. He came into the last media timeout just 13 at 30. 3 of 11 from three. Boy, forces a steal here. Oh, nice pass to Masung, who lays it in off the glass. Maybe enough time if they could get a turnover and a three. But we go under a minute. Oh, they almost got the turnover, but Morgan committed the foul.
Yeah, they're going to have to be extra aggressive here on the defensive end just to try to make some plays happen. And hey, if you don't, you get a foul that stops the clock. So they're going to be making lots of plays on the ball just to try to make something happen, whether it's a foul to stop the clock or a steal for a turnover.
I wonder if they'll play the foul game. It's only a 9-point game, and they tried for the steal. Collins misses. RKE's got to go fast. Davidson down the lane and lays it up and in. 43.7 to go. It's a 7-point game. And Moran thought about fouling, and Masung didn't. Collins gets inside and lays it in. And then a turnover. That's the dagger. What a job by Jamesi. 107-96. Morgan step back. Three is short. Cardacey the rebound. He'll put one up. And that one's good. With 20.3 seconds to go. Final 20 seconds. WCT is going to get it across half court, and this should do it. Wells will dribble it out. And WCT, Davidson came for it, will win their first game of the season, defeating RKE Athletic 107-99. Strong team performance for WCT, and unfortunately for RKE, they just weren't able to overcome the shooting woes.
Yeah, they got some good looks, just were not able to fall. So, hey, you know, you live and you learn. And for WCT, I mean, this is a team that could definitely surprise some people with some of the pieces that they have, especially, you know, a guy like Jack Collins in his first game really showed out well.
Yeah, we'll be back after this to talk to tonight's star of the game on JSPL Network. Here with tonight's star of the game, Jack Collins. Jack, different team, same opponent.
Yep.
Just talk about what that was like. You played for those guys for 3 years now you're on the other side of it.
Yeah, it's definitely a little different. I mean, I love all those guys. There was nothing bad blood about it. It was definitely fun to go against them, and I love Sean, the coach. Cardacey, Nick. I love all those guys. Dane. So It's definitely just fun to play against those guys. There was nothing bad against them. I honestly wasn't even going to play in the league for a long time, but QP, Quinn Peters, asked me to play with him, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll come do a couple games, and usually for that usually means I'll just come to every game. So that's the way it goes.
Talk about your year at Monmouth. You guys go to a run to the championship game. Just talk about in your senior year how special that run was that you guys went on.
Yeah, it was super fun. We obviously wanted to finish the job off, but I had a lot of teammates in 4 years. I probably had like 35, 40 different teammates, which is like the way of basketball nowadays. But I was at the same school. A bunch of all my friends and my new teammates came from everywhere else. So it was definitely super different, but we had a great core this year. We had the best chemistry I've had in the 4 years at Monmouth, and it was really fun to make that run with those guys. Wish we could have got it done, but I enjoyed it a lot.
Last question for me. What's next?
I just signed with the agency a little while ago. It's called Pine. The CBA coach, Brian Lynch, is a consultant for it, and he works with me a lot and has been talking with me a lot. And they're based out of Belgium, so talking to a lot of teams in Belgium, Germany, Holland, so kind of all over the place, Portugal too. So just trying to find the right spot for me and see where the next home is.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Appreciate
Have
it.
a good night.
Thank you.
That's it. We'll see you tomorrow.